Alex Hormozi has generated multiple 8 figures with his personal brand, and the majority of that was profit. Whether it be ad revenue, private masterminds, book sales, or his newest venture, school. Alex has developed a magic touch using the strategy right behind me to where any venture he starts instantly goes to millions and millions of dollars. And you want to know the craziest part? You can do it too. The only problem is that most entrepreneurs think they can make millions from content, ads, and funnels, but they invest a few $1,000s a month trying to get millions and millions of views, which are barely related to their product. If this is what you're doing, then you have been led astray. You have been neglecting the one thing which Alex has mastered, which will pay dividends for the rest of your life. And no, it has nothing to do with the amount of views you have or the amount of content you post. 99% of entrepreneurs completely ignore this one simple thing which Alex has mastered: scale and platform positioning. It's the difference between people scraping a few thousand views and not converting people to people like Alex who can generate millions with any business using their personal brand. Most entrepreneurs lack an A to Z structured strategy that is insanely precise. You must precisely map out the path of each channel, the types of content to make, and the flow of converting them into customers. So in this video, I'm going to get on my computer and show you Alex's 9-figure funnel that has built his brand from the ground up. Despite how Alex sometimes frames it on social media, absolutely everything he has accomplished was meticulously planned and formulated to produce this outcome. Most entrepreneurs lack a plan and a strategy, and it's actually not their fault. No one has taught them it, and people like Alex who know the secrets exploit them to grow. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into Alex Hormozi's secrets, which took him over 10 years to master and millions of dollars to develop, so you can steal them for completely free and implement them into your own business. Let's get into it. Okay, so right here you can see Hormozi's entire strategy. It is extremely in-depth and extremely precise. Every single thing which Alex has accomplished is because of this strategy which he put together from the start. Let's get into it. First of all, he goes on podcasts with people in his network who have audiences that he wants. He's leveraging their audiences, basically a shortcut to growing his brand. Upon that, that will capture more attention on his other content. So the place where he got the most growth was short form, where he got hundreds and hundreds of millions of views along with his partner, who is Layla. So we can see here, he has several different accounts here which are promoting him, but the primary ones he does post on his main. So him and his wife do promote their businesses on their main, unlike some other people in the space. And as you can see here, they post on every single platform available. There's even more, like I think LinkedIn is introducing shorts. So there is as many eyeballs as possible. They're basically just maximizing the amount of eyeballs which they can get. Now, every single platform funnels to their long form content, right? We're basically getting people's eyeballs who are scrolling on their phones, and then we're putting them on the long form content where they can be nurtured. Now, it doesn't have to be directly linked. That's a big misconception. More so, it's just about awareness. When you see these people on your reels, and then maybe you see a thumbnail from on YouTube, you're going to be like, oh, I saw this person on reels the other day, let me watch, right? So then you're going to go ahead and watch the videos, and this is where they have their hard call to actions. This is where they warm you up. They have a mixture of awareness and nurture content. Now, every single one of these platforms, these long form platforms, there's Hormozi's, his wife's, and then their Mozi Media channel, which is basically a niched channel for like 7-figure business owners. This is where a lot of leads come from for their masterminds. And that funnels into their first landing page, which is like, I'll call it their long form landing page. It basically says what they do, what their offers are. So who's this for, right? Is it for people who want free stuff like the ebooks? Or is it for people who maybe make a little bit more money, who want an in-person workshop where they can opt in right there? Now, there's also like an email opt-in which pops up, and that will add you to the email list where he just promotes his free stuff and his masterminds even more. So it's anyone who doesn't really convert on all of these, or let's just say someone claims one of these, they will go ahead and get more information on these lead magnets in the future. Now, the workshop one then funnels to this landing page where it's very, very simple. It just has a header and then a call to action to book a call with them to see if they qualify for it. So it's very high ticket. Because of the size of Hormozi's brand, he is able to make this work. For some other people, it wouldn't work. Like, he doesn't have a VSL on here. It's just because he's so well known, his reputation is so good that he's able to pull this off. So the main thing I want you to note down is that his short form platforms and his long form platforms are promoting his lead magnets and his masterminds. These are some of his products which he sells through his personal brand. Then we go ahead and we have X, we have Twitter, which is quite similar to the other ones. It's very broad, so he posts broad things. And then he has his link to acquisition.com, which goes to this landing page here, which is also the same one which his Instagram goes to. It's basically a condensed version of the last one, where it simply says what they have and then enter your information here. Now what's really interesting is he has tracking links for each different one. So he has the Twitter one, and then he has the Instagram one to monitor performance between the two. Once again, everything he does is so planned and meticulous. It's like just extremely purposeful. Then the best ways, so then this funnels to a landing page for school. So I think that's important to note. Instagram and X have the first of all to claim the lead magnets, and then it redirects them to a landing page for school. So this landing page right here is for the school game, and then any leads uninterested, then that would look, you can go download these lead magnets as well. So then he's basically hitting two birds with one stone. And I think it's interesting that he uses both Instagram and Twitter to target school, which is quite a broad, like he posts broad things on these platforms. And then the other platforms like YouTube specifically go to just these products. They don't funnel to school at all. Now, school, which is where this is his next 9-figure play. This is where he's going extremely hard on with his personal brand, and this is where a lot of the monetization is going on. He is now running ads for school on both Google, so YouTube, and Meta, so Instagram, Facebook, even Threads. So we can see here he has a lot of ad creators. If you go on his Facebook ad library, he is testing 50 different ad creatives. There's a lot of ad creatives, and I think this emphasizes the importance of paid advertising, especially if you can get low CPCs and all the different metrics like Hormozi. You can just crush it with ads. And I think the huge selling point for running businesses like this with paid ads is that there's predictability, because with content, you don't really know if you're going to go viral with this video, when you're going to go viral. You're kind of just throwing stuff against the wall until it sticks. Sure, you can analyze metrics, you can analyze analytics, which is definitely what we do for all our clients at my agency to make sure that they do go viral. With advertising, which is another thing we do have for our clients at my agency, you can add predictability. You can say, okay, we're turning $1 into $10. Okay, that is extremely comforting to know, because whilst you have more expenses, you also have stability, almost like what you get in a 9-to-5 job, except the more money you put in, the more money you get out. Now, this funnels to a school landing page, very simple, as a VSL, information about it, who it's by, ticket price, etc., etc. Then there's the there's the funnel, right? So once you watch the lead magnet, you go ahead, you watch this other video, which is the same as the lead magnet, and then you get prompted, okay, create your group, your name, your card number as a free trial. So the free trial is the lead magnet in this instance. It's removing risk for people who just want to try it out and see if it's any good. And then this has it's $99 a month, plus school will get a percentage of every customer. So someone coming on here who has, let's say, a big personal brand and they want to start promoting with school, first of all, they have no risk to sign up, so they sign up. And then if they get a lot of customers in, then school's going to take a percentage of that and then start charging them $99 as well. Now, for leads who need more information about it, they're also funneled onto the school official page. Now, what I find interesting about this is Hormozi has now become the identity of school. So whilst he partnered with Sam Ovens is now in the back end, much smaller than Hormozi, and Hormozi has basically become the face of everything. We see him on the official YouTube channel, all his content, we see him on the landing page. We don't even see Sam on the landing page, That's how important having an identity for this sort of thing is. And it's important to note that Hormozi has created the school YouTube channel to nurture leads only. They're not using school YouTube as a top of funnel. It's only for people interested, how to use it, basically just step-by-step instructions for people interested. And then that funnels to here as well. Because something which has just happened is the YouTube algorithm has changed. It's changed to where they only want you pushing one certain type of content on your YouTube channel. They don't want you to make a lot of different types of content, because then it kind of diversifies your page and they don't really know who to target. So what people are doing now, you see this with Iman, you see this with Jordan Welch, everyone's starting to create different YouTube channels, multiple YouTube channels, where they push different markets and different audiences. So in this case, we have Alex Hormozi, who's targeting people who want to learn more about sales, marketing, front-end things. And we have Layla, who on the back end is teaching back-end things, leadership, team management, just back-end business stuff that people need to learn and don't know about. So then you're hitting both sides of business with two different avatars. Additionally, Hormozi is fundamentally targeting men and Layla is fundamentally targeting women. And then Hormozi media page is specifically targeted at people running established businesses, because I'm sure if you're familiar with the two of them, they do post quite broad content, which is more for beginners, and that kind of shies away a lot of established business owners because they're obviously not interested in learning that stuff. I don't watch Hormozi, I watch Hormozi Media more. And then we see with the school YouTube channel, it is for school. Hormozi doesn't explicitly post about school, although he might have it in his call to actions, and he's certainly running his YouTube ads, which I couldn't find them on the Google ad library for some reason. However, he's certainly running his YouTube ads on his YouTube videos as well. And if you want to test that theory, you can go ahead and go on his YouTube channel and click on a few videos and you'll see an ad. Now, I think the most important thing to emphasize here is, whilst this was calculated and planned, and we know this by how in-depth it is, the tracking links and everything of that nature, it did take time. Hormozi didn't just avoid putting in the reps, putting in trial and effort. It took him over 10 years. However, if he had this information today, obviously he could shortcut it in a few short months. And that's my goal with this video. I wanted to give you the inside strategies which Hormozi used so you can scale your own brand just like him in a fraction of the time. So I hope you found this video valuable. I don't have any call to actions for you in this video. I just want you to enjoy it. Check out my other videos. We're going very hard on content with my agency. Now, as a side note, if you're looking to grow your personal brand, to grow your middle of funnel, basically your entire funnel done for you, I know you're probably a busy business owner, then you can go ahead, you can message me on Instagram, you can check on my website, which I'll have the links below this video. I want to go too hard on the call to actions of this video because, it's not good to have them in every video. So I appreciate you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you later.